On today's episode of Laurel Board of Trade, we stop by Greenview Drive to see Erica Coleman from Embracing Tranquility.
What inspired me was that a lot of our underserved populations were getting the quality mental health services that they should be getting. So when I started my practice, I thought about them, kept them in mind that they need the best of the best, just like everyone else.
Let's swing by Main Street to get some African food with Bianka Mbeng from Pleroma Cuisine.
The unique features of the restaurant and the catering business I would just say one is the richness of our African foods, the bold flavors, and then the dining experience. It's different. It's like you're coming into your home. It's like home away from home.
All of that and much more next.
Hey everyone, and thanks for tuning in. This is Around Town with the Laurel Board of Trade, where we shine a spotlight on some of the amazing local businesses and charitable organizations in our community. I'm your host, Mike Mondy, real estate consultant with Keller Realty, and I'm also one of the directors for the Laurel Board of Trade. Thanks for joining us today. Today I'm here with Erica Coleman of Embracing Tranquility Behavioral Health, a local mental health and wellness practice. Welcome, Erica, and thank you for being with us.
Hello, Mike. How are you today?
I'm great, thanks. Excited to learn more about your business. So tell us, Erica, what inspired you to start your own practice?
What inspired me was that a lot of our underserved populations were getting the quality mental health services that they should be getting. So when I started my practice, I thought about them, kept them in mind that they need the best of the best, just like everyone else.
Absolutely. So tell me, so that's what inspired you to start your own practice. What would be some unique things about your practice and what you do?
I would say just the passion and the quality of providers that are within our practice. Everyone has a desire to serve everyone and make sure that they obtain the best possible services as possible. We go above and beyond. We do things on the weekend. We do things with the community. So I would say that would make us the most unique.
Okay. And for those who are not familiar directly with everything that you all do, why don't you go ahead and just kind of tell us the scope of all the different ways in which you can help people?
Absolutely. So we are a psychiatric rehabilitation program. What that means is that we help people to develop different skill sets to manage their mental health. That could be more practical things like daily living skills. We can help them out with coping skills, help them out with social skills, obtaining boundaries and things of that nature, assisting them with becoming their best version of themselves.
Okay, that's great. So would you say, are there any community initiatives or things that you guys, ways in which you guys have made yourselves involved in the community locally?
Absolutely. So we partner with Laurel Advocacy for Referral Services. They are one of our partners. We work with the city of Laurel, actually. We've done several health fairs. I have spoke at different mental health initiatives within the community. We also do a lot of different backpack drives, different things of that nature to ensure that not only is your mental health needs being provided for, that a lot of your daily living needs are being provided for as well.
Okay. And if I may ask, how is this directly important to you that you started this specific practice? Like, what's the background as far as you and the practice?
Absolutely. So I began my journey in criminal justice and working with youth that are at risk, and realized that a lot of our youth not only people expect them to be the bad kids, but however, they are lacking some of the needed skills to be successful in life. A lot of our children were struggling with mental health disorders that were not being addressed. And that kind of started my plight on the mental health field. So then I decided to work with adults and children alike because I felt there was a need that was not being addressed prior to the pandemic. So, I feel that the pandemic highlighted a lot of the things that we knew all along, unfortunately.
Okay, so you were around pre-pandemic. When did you
Oh,
guys start?
absolutely. So no, personally, I 2020. However, I was in the field since 2015.
Okay. That totally makes sense.
Hmm.
So tell us, Erica, is there any last thought that you would like to leave our viewers with?
Absolutely. Please check out Embracing Tranquility Behavioral Health at www.embracingtranquility.com. And always, always pour into yourself and be kind. And that's what I have to say.
Thank you, Erica.
Absolutely.
It's been great that you've been here and sharing with us about your business. You're really making a difference in the community. Thank you for doing that.
Absolutely. I appreciate you, Mike. Thank you.
Next up, we'll be talking with another Laurel Board of Trade member, Bianka Mbeng, owner of Pleroma Cuisine.
All right. Nice to see you and meet you again. That's right.
The city prides itself in a leader of creating a more sustainable community. Believing that a sustainable community is a strong community. As the leader, Laurel has taken initiative to create strong legislation to reduce greenhouse gas emissions.
This is the kind of strategic effort that we need from all counties to make sure that we're able to meet Maryland's most aggressive greenhouse gas goals in the country.
Today, I'm here with Bianka Mbeng of Pleroma Cuisine, a fantastic restaurant and caterer of African cuisine here in Laurel. Welcome, Bianca, and thank you for joining
Thanks
me.
for having me, Mike.
My pleasure. My pleasure. I'm excited to learn more about your business and share with everybody. So tell us, how would you describe your restaurant and catering business?
So, Pleroma Cuisine is an African restaurant and catering facility. We try to showcase the rich flavors of our African cuisine, food all over Africa, and also the ingredients that I use are freshly sourced from local farmers. Most of the time, when we cannot get it from the farmers, we try to import them actually directly from Africa.
Oh, wow. Okay. So tell us, what inspired you to start the restaurant and catering business in the first place?
Growing up as a little girl, I've always loved cooking. My mother my mother owns an African restaurant, so it has always been in our family, cooking and all of that. And when I came to America, I discovered that there was a need of an of a dine-in African restaurant. We had a lot of carry-outs, but no sit-down restaurant. So I thought that there was a need for that, and I decided to go back to school, get all of the license, and decided to fill the gap.
Okay, awesome. So tell us, having owned the restaurant now for a number of years, what challenges have you faced as the owner?
Oh, I faced a lot of challenges. Mainly, the main challenge I faced was maneuvering the culinary industry, like cost management, staffing, and then when the pandemic hit, supply chains disrupted. So now we're still facing some of those difficulties with supply chains.
Mm-hmm.
And then having to keep up with the authenticity of the food. Sometimes the things are out of season. We have to import and wait for some time before they get here. Has really been a challenge.
Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, so tell us, what would you highlight in terms of unique features or aspects of either the restaurant, the catering business?
The unique features of the restaurant and the kitchen business I would just say one is the richness of our African foods, the bold flavors, and then the dining experience. It's different. It's like you're coming into your home. It's like home away from home.
Mm-hmm.
So the atmosphere is cozy, welcoming, and the way you're greeted when you walk in through the door, it's our African way of paying homage to our culture and heritage.
Okay.
So I would like the experience. For me, it's all about the experience. I just want the customers and the patrons, when you walk in, you feel like you're in your home. You don't feel like you're somewhere else. You're just welcome and you feel homely.
I like it. Would you have any memorable customer stories or testimonials to share?
I have a lot, but I have just two. So I had these two couples walk into the restaurant. It was their first time. They never tried African food. So when I walked to them, because I like to have one-on-one conversation with most of my patrons and clients. So when I walked to them, they were like, "It's our first time. Just tell us what is good on the menu." I had to explain most of the foods on the menu and then give them some to try. When they tried the food, when they were leaving, they were like, "Bianka, this is awesome. You made us feel like we were in the house." The flavors were bold. They love the flavors. They love the food. And ever since then, they have been coming back all the time. They come back at least once a month. And then I have these clients I did the catering for, wedding catering for. After the event, I had tons of reviews from their guests, and then they called me. I'm like, when we ate the food, I took them back home to Nigeria. It was like they were in their grandmother's kitchen. And that's the kind of reviews we want. That's the kind of experience we want our clients and our patrons to have.
I like it. So tell me, is there a final thought that you would like to leave our viewers with?
Sure. So if you're a lover of African food and you want to start trying African food, I'll say our brunch on Sundays, like last Sunday of every month, is a good place to start because we have a very vast majority of different African foods that you can try out. And also, if you have events coming up, birthday parties, weddings, any kind of events, we cater for events from 20 to 700 people. So don't hesitate to call us. Our number is 240-701-5854. And our address is 952 4th Street, Laurel, Maryland. And our website is PleromaCuisine.net. So if you have any questions or you want to try out new things, you have any questions concerning the allergies, anything, just call us. We'll be there to answer all of your questions. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Bianca, for sharing with us and letting us know more about your restaurant, your catering business. It's really great what you're doing in the community.
I really appreciate all your help. You have been so helpful, helping me maneuver through a lot of things. I really appreciate you.
You're most welcome. And thank you for joining us today. If you have a business or organization and would like to be featured, please reach out to us. We would love to learn more and shine the spotlight on you. Send a message on Facebook or go to our website, laurelboardoftrade.org. Also on our website, you can learn more about the Laurel Board of Trade and all the benefits and many events that we sponsor, including Main Street Festival, which is coming up on Saturday, May 11th. We also invite you to join us for business networking every third Thursday of the month online, virtually, and in person once per quarter at one of our member businesses right here in Laurel. We have a powerful mix of business leaders that can help expand your network. Well, that's a wrap from the Laurel Board of Trade. Our tagline is small business, big ideas. Remember, everybody, get out there and shop local, and we will see you next time.